guys, how are you? Mkwaji watu wangu, bonjour à tous. It's your girl, Mwaura, and I'm yet back, guys, with an interesting video. Guys, today's video is interesting. I'm so excited. I feel so excited today. And guys, as you all can see, Manzi, leo I've come with this glass with some ice cubes inside. You know what I mean? Because it's about to go down. Guys, today I want to share with you all my high school experience. You're going to hear everything, okay? Guys, I came along with some glass because I don't want to tell you stories when I'm flat. You know what I mean? I want to give you these stories when I'm kind of lit. My friend traveled and they brought me this bottle. I want to share some with you all as I give you my high school experience, guys. I want to know, you too, make sure that you comment in the comment section. Let me know, how was your high school? Did you enjoy the whole period, the 4 years in high school? Guys, make sure that you comment in the comment section. Make sure that you like, you share, tell everyone, tell them, Perry, upload kitu ingine mpya. Make sure that you go and check this video. Make sure that you also check other videos. So guys, without much talking, let me pour some and let's go straight to the point. Mkona marafiki wanawakumbuka hii design ama ni mimi peke yangu? So guys, let's go ahead, pour some and enjoy. Right. Cheers, guys. Cheers, everyone. Guys, acha niwahadisie my story in high school. Wow. Guys, let me ask you, how was your high school experience? Did you like it? I schooled in this high school. It was a high school, I will say, because that's where my marks or my grades took me. So guys, I went to this high school, and yes, at some point I was so excited because it was a boarding school. You know, I was excited about it. You know, when you were in primary, for me or from where I schooled, we were so excited, like, oh, I'll go to a boarding high school. And we thought that with this boarding high school, you're going to have some freedom. At some point, you will become a mature person. You know, like you will be able to take care of yourself. So that was the whole point. So I was taken to this high school. The same way we go, you get admitted with your box, with your whatever, with all of those things. So I got to this high school, and at some point I was excited. So we schooled, by the way, those we schooled with who we schooled with in the same high school, you guys, I know that you're watching this. Make sure that you comment in the comment section. So in Form 1, I was this girl, very polite person, very innocent. Let me know this. I remember when I was in primary school, I had cut my hair. So I had a short hair. And I remember before we go to school, my parents will shave me the whole thing. You know, and I remember when I joined that high school, like those were in the people who were, let me call them buddies, so they could enjoy me. Now they could even call me handsome. At some point, because I was so naive and nothing much, I was okay with it. Let me see for that handsome thing, because it wasn't polite. Right now, that was rude. Guys, I was now this lady, polite, this handsome girl at that point. So I schooled my Form 1 and everything seemed okay. Very focused. Perry, you came here to that time. I was Paris. Perry mekuja na nyinyi huko social media and everything, you know. So Paris was a very focused girl. I focused and Form 1 went well. Now, when I was in Form 2, I used to have this classmate. We were in the same class, and at some point, when we went for some holiday, you know what I mean, like holiday when we closed school, I came to realize one of my classmates, her cousin, it was a girls' school, like the boarding school. So her cousin was married to my cousin. So at some point, and now we started calling each other cousins. And by the way, this lady was a crazy girl. She was called Dama. And Dama, by the way, I shout out to you. I miss you so much because we didn't finish. She left the high school because something happened. I don't know, she got a suspension or a G. Hiya. So, Dama, I miss you, by the way. If Dama, you're watching this video, make sure that you comment in the comment section. Make sure that you holler, you reach out to me because we've never met. I don't know what happened, but c'est la vie. It's life. So, we go to Form 2. And now, Dama is my friend. You know, in high school, I don't know you all, whether you heard this thing in high school. When you cook ugali, you will go back for the remainder of the ugali, and probably in the evening, you will have that ugali with some coffee, with some chocolate, or even the next day morning with some porridge. That's what was happening in my high school. So guys, this day, me and Dama, we had took some remainder of ugali and we had stored somewhere, or we had kept it together, so we are going to share it with her. So after evening preps, you know, that is at 9:30, we went to pick our ugali, and now we were to go for hot water in the kitchen and make some coffee, some chocolate. So we went to Damari's dormitory. We weren't sleeping in the same dormitory. So we went to her dormitory, and guys, we are now having our ugali. Now guys, let me tell you something. Okay, you know now those high school beds, they are double deckers, no? You were double deckers in my high school. So kuna huyu dem alikuwa nalala juu ya Damaris. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, lights went off, and I was in Damaris dormitory, or Dama's dormitory. Let me tell you, my guy, stima venye zilipotea ni ile mchezo kidogo. Now, I don't know whether Damaris did it, because I didn't do it. Manze didn't do it. So ude akasema amevurutwa miguu, alafu kuna mtu amemgonga private parts. Unaona? Akasema hivyo. So when the lights came back, she was crying. And now we were like, oh, what happened to you? Akaanza kupiga story. This lady decided mwenye amemfanyia hivyo, it's me and Dama. The next day, she reported the matter to the matron, and matron called us, and I was like, me, I didn't do it. Dama was like, I also didn't do it. And now we were in this scandal. The next day, you know what is going to happen. The matron will report that shit to the deputy. Now, and let me tell you all, my high school deputy, she was something else. Manze, she wasn't the best deputy, by the way. Let me just put it that way. She wasn't the best deputy, and at some point, I didn't like her. Literally. So the next day, we were called by the deputy. And now, I found like this lady, this deputy, if she believes that you did it, she'll stick to that. You can't even cook, or you can't even defend yourself. You know what I mean? And I didn't like it. That's part of the high school that I didn't like. I think that's even the reason I didn't like my high school, or my high school wasn't even as enjoyable as people say. You know, most people say that, oh, my high school was nice, my high school was like this, like that. So guys, we were reported to the deputy, and the deputy called us, and we were now told, like, we didn't even have a chance to explain ourselves, because now this lady pretended that this now was a serious matter, that she was hit our private parts. And by the way, even went to the hospital. I don't know why. So now, you know, if she goes even to the hospital, now this is a serious matter, you can even get suspension. You know what I mean? So it was a serious matter, and I remember we were reported to the deputy, and I think the deputy also reported us, because now this was a big matter. She reported the matter to the principal. This thing is going further than I thought, or than we thought. We were called by the principal, and we knelt. You know where our principal office was? That was the administration block. And now we knelt. I remember, like, we knelt for the whole day. Me and Dama right now, we knelt like the whole day. And I remember that very day, my dad from nowhere came to see me in school. And guess what? Alipigwa na butwa, finding me, I'm kneeling down there. So, and at some point I also felt like I'm disappointing him. You know, he's coming maybe to pay school fees, he's coming to see me or bring me some stuff, and I'm there kneeling. So guy, so now later we were punished. I think we were given punishment, like to wash the corridor for a whole month, or for some 2 weeks, you know, that those kind of punishments. So we were like, oh, be washing the corridor. So you have to do your duty, the duty that you have in school, and also do the punishment that you've been given by those administration people. So guys, that was that. And now at some point I felt so bad, because now I felt like, and you know, even at some point you feel like you're failing, you're disappointing yourself. And now, by the way, let me tell you something. Now, because you get in such trouble, you know you'll never have peace with that deputy in that school, because if you did a single thing in that school, the problem will always be referred, and she will always remind you of what you did. This time I'm informed to around second term. So guys, that was the first scandal in my high school. And at some point I knew now, like, my life here in this school have kinda changed. Yep, we did that, and that was that. Now acha niwapigie story ingine. Let me tell you now about this one. So I remember, you remember now, the deputy has already noted me. No? Yes, the deputy has noted me. So let me tell you, this is what happened again. I used to, okay, the friends that I had in high school, we used to play a lot. That is when we have preps, especially, you see that we used to have a break at around 8-10 p.m. in the evening when we are having our preps. So we used to have that break, and we used to play a lot with the friends that I had that time in high school. We used to play. So now this was consistent, and I don't know, I think we used to have a crazy captain, class captain, or class rep, class captain, those were the names. So this lady, let me see, every day 8-10 we used to play, me and my friends. And sometimes we could play not like nasty games, it's like, oh, running around the class, but it's break time, so we have to do this, you know what I mean? We have to play, you know. So this lady, now the class captain, reported us. We didn't know, she did it secretly, because we came to know about the news much later, you know what I mean? But you know now how our class rep wanakuanga wamesafisha na hawa walimu, you know what I mean? So she reported there are some people who are disturbing others can't study in class. And right now I think we're in Form 3, Form 4. You know, right now you guys are the candidates, so you have to focus. Any distractor anafaa achukuliwe hatua. So So she reported the matter, and tulikuwa tunasikia tu na wengine wale wazuri ndio walikuwa natuambia, hey, by the way, achini hii game cause the class rep anawasema haya kiasi, tukapunguza nini. A list came out. There are like 8 girls or 8 students who are disturbing others in class. And guess what? Now they will mention Mary is there, Vanessa is there, you know what I mean? And I knew, there are those names, when you hear some names, yes, definitely I'm there too. You know what I mean? Automatically, I knew I'm also there. So we were like, let's wait and see how it goes. And by the way, the report was, if you're in that list, you're going to be given suspension. And let me tell you something, my dad is something else. Even if those people wronged me, I knew that my dad will come to that school and now atanisema mimi ndio shida, focus, I brought you to school to read nini. So the list came out, and that evening people were called to the principal's office. I wasn't called, and I knew hapa nimeponea. But you know what happened? Imagine in that list now, because now these people are distracting class. Do you know what they did? Now they had to chuja the people according to their performance. If you're not performing in school, now watakuchukulia hatua, which doesn't make sense to me. So hapo nikaponea, because pia nilikuwa na kale kwa focus, but wakakuwa kamenitoka. So I was still staying focused again, but I don't know, sijui kama class rep man, sijui kama alikuwa na grudge na mimi. She had something against me because she was on my case vibaya sana. She was on my case mpaka even I remember at some point she was like, now there was now pia our classmates who used to safisha, now they wanajuana na the class rep. They were like, if Perry does that thing to you again, make sure that you tell me, I'm going to report her. And at some point I knew, like, I think she just wanted to see me get that suspension. But anywho, who is God? God is faithful. So guys, let me tell you, that was that. Another one, hiyo pia nikaponea. Now there is this grand one, kuna ile kubwa yenye hapa ni God. Ni God, because man, it was bad. Let me tell you, acha niwahadithie about hiyo. I don't have really good memories for my high school. I didn't really enjoy my high school as most of you probably you enjoyed your high school. Mine, it wasn't that fun, because especially you see that deputy part, she was someone who could leave you traumatized, hate yourself, because she could make you feel like trash. By the way, let me tell you something. Do you know, even when this list came out, because of course she had to see it, probably she's even the one who made it, she was even the one who was noting these what names. Let me tell you guys, or something kidogo, something as little as this, maybe you're late to go to class, you know what I mean, she could still remind you. And yes, I've not forgotten you did this in Form 2. Really, I'm in Form 4. Get over it. It was so bad, and I didn't like it personally, and at some point it was so traumatizing. Let me hadithia you all now the last scandal that I had in my high school. I remember it was evening. It was evening preps. I think at night, a lot of things were happening at night or during prep times. So guys, in high school, this time I was in Form 4. And this scandal made me feel like, oh my gosh, I'll not do my exams from Shule. You know what I mean? I even thought I won't do my high school, my final exam, that is KCSE, in school. Like, I'll have to have a house outside the school. I'll be coming from that place to do the exams. So guys, but still I think it's still that class rep yeye ndio alichochea, because man, let me tell you. So this is what happened during this evening preps. Now I used to have my locker right here, and my desk mate had their locker just right here. And this classmate, okay, we were not really good friends. We didn't have good interaction, me and this lady, this desk mate right here. You know what I mean? But I used to have a friend who was sitting behind me. You know what I mean? So we used to talk a lot with this other lady. No. And at some point, but okay, this was the right thing to do, because we could laugh for this lady, because at some point hakuwa anashikanishanga rada. So we used to make jokes with this other lady. Oh, this lady, we didn't know that she's taking things personal. You know what I mean? And now the class rep ananingoja tu hivi, ananingoja tu nifanye tu makosa kidogo, aende akanitoanishe huko ndio nipewe hizo suspension and stuff. So haya, we are making joke of this lady with this lady who is sitting behind me. She took it personal, told the class rep, and class rep reported it to her favorite person, the deputy. And the deputy, you know, she has that memory of form too, which doesn't make sense, because I was punished of it. So why are you still remembering it? Get over it. That made me feel so bad, because you couldn't even do anything and get noticed simply because you did a mistake in form 2, which I didn't do. Okay, sitaki kukasirika. That's why niliwaambia I want to have this glass, because nikikuja kuwapigia hii kitu ni kwa soma nitalia. Now this lady reported us, and guess what? The deputy reported it to the principal, because I remember in the evening they used to exchange, the deputy and the principal, they will come. Okay, there was the teacher on duty, and also there was the principal or the deputy, depending on the day. So this matter was reported to the principal now. What? And now this lady who we were making jokes of, the father was a friend to the principal. You all know now what's going to happen to me and this lady behind me. So the matter was reported and we were called. And you know how these things roll in high school. If you do such, or if you're called to the principal's office, they come to class and they're like, and now you know what happened? This lady now went, reported the matter. I think the deputy delayed to take action of the matter. So this lady waited until the principal was in school, and she went herself. She didn't even send the class rep. She went herself and reported the matter to the principal. Immediately, she came back from the office and she was like, Paris, and you're called to the principal office. And now I knew it's about to go down. I knew right now hapa siwezi jitoa. I knew hapa siwezi jitoa, mambo yameharibika. And I was like, tumefanya nini? But then I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware because I didn't know she was taking it personal, you know. My guy, we went to the principal's office and tukasomewa mashtaka. Tukasomewa mashtaka mtu wangu. Tukaambiwa mmekuamkia huyu msichana, mnataka a give up na shule. Kama haelewi Kiswahili, kama haelewi hesabu, mnafaa mumfunze, si kufanya nini? Si kumchekelea. Guy, tulichapwa. Manze tuliundwa. Tulichapwa na kiboko guy. Anakuja kwangu, anaenda kwa msichana. Anakuja kwangu, anaenda kwa this other lady. Let me tell you, we were beaten. Tulienda kwa hiyo class tukilia. And manze nilisikia vibaya, nililia, and I was like, hii shule inanibo. Even at some point hata nilikuwa nasema, manze mimi hata tukienda home sahi. So I'm in form 4 as I mentioned, and yes, I'm going to do my KCSE. I've registered my exam with these people, with now the school. So I was like, ama tukienda home mimi niende niseme nitolewe hii shule. Niende niseme nitolewe hii shule, nitakuja tu kufanya exam. Because nilikuwa na feel vibaya, vitu hazi make sense huko. My guy, tuliundwa, nikafeel vibaya, ka self esteem anze kalikuwa hapa hivi kakashuka. We self esteem wamecheza nayo vibaya sana. So ndio hapo nikachapwa haya. Hiyo story kaisha, nikafeel vibaya. And now I wish now to have these friends. Now my high school friends, they were like, parents, don't worry, it's a bit mambo ya dunia, you know. Haya ikapita. And now the next day during preps time in my high school, we used to have these we used to read Bible verses before we start the preps and pray. So the very next day, I had a Bible verse to share with the people, to share with my classmates, to tell them, hata ukipitia mangu muache, Mungu yuko na Mungu atakuonekania. You know what I mean? So I read my Bible verse. I went ahead, okay, today I have this Bible verse for you all, and I shared the Bible verse to these people. My guy, manze, but I didn't see this coming. I think I was so naive. I think I was so naive. So I read the Bible verse and prayed for the people. No, I read the Bible verse and that someone else prayed for the people. You guys, guess what? This other lady again, she went ahead and reported to the principal right now again. Atina soma hii Bible verse namkata nataka sikie vibaya because yesterday I got punished by the principal. Really? Hata siweshimu neno la Mungu, honestly. Respect the word of God. Let me tell you, tena ndio huyo akaenda akanisema, I think, but I knew it wasn't the lady. You see now the class captain was on my case vibaya sana. Sijui kwa nini was on my case evil. Ama alikuwa anasema, this is the 4th year, I have to do something with this lady. She has to get this suspension ASAP. But mwenye ara sikupata. Those people, they really played with my self-esteem and I felt so bad about myself. So akaenda akanisema tena ati nimesoma Bible verse juu nataka kumkata. Ndio huyo principal akakuja. Hata alikuwa amechoka, I think, kunichapa. Akakuja sasa class. Akasema, Paris, nasikia wewe ndio utaki watu wengine wasome. Ati umesoma Bible verse unakata huyu msichana. Angao. Nakwambia akanitusi hizo. She had no filters. She had no filter, by the way. She was the principal, no nonsense principal. Akanitusi na nikaambiwa, if you repeat that shit again, utajua ujui. Sikuwa nasema, sisemi kitu, nitasema niseme nini? Sinase. No, mimi nikanyamaza. Kasema, whatever you want to do with me, do it. Like I had already surrendered, but thanks God I didn't get the suspension. And since then, manze nikaamua hapa sasa nikicheza vibaya hapa lazima nitapewa suspension. By the way, this happens a lot. You go unaambia mzazi and they're like, ishapita, forget about it. Nini na usiwahi rudia. Even they even tell you, don't ever repeat that again. And I was like, understand, nielewe mtu wangu. So even ndo kulienda. Hiyo story kaisha. That was another scandal in school. My guy, hapo ndio nikaamua focus in school. And yes, nikakumbuka zile maneno unaambiangwa na mzazi, nimekupeleka hiyo shule usome, sijakupeleka uende ukafanya nini, forget about easy peer pressure company. It happened, I did my KCSE and left the school. Anyhow, that was that, guys. Those were my experiences in high school. They were not nice to me, they were not so good, you know what I mean. But anyway, it's life, c'est la vie. Lazima ikue na lazima upite hizo vitu. So guys, that's about my experience in high school. And let me know, you guys, nyinyi mlipata such experiences? Did you all get some weird bullying? By the way, also kuna hizo bullying emotionally, physical, by the way, because I know even kuna watu wengine they have this. I think right now there is nothing like that. So guys, let me know in the comment section, because it is not good, this emotional. But I think, okay, it's not right to bully anyone, but I think emotional bullying is bad because it does a lot in your mind. It has a lot of negative effects in you as a person. So guys, let me know, did you get such an experience in your high school? How was your high school experience? Was it an interesting one? Share it with me, you know what I mean? Because yeah, but I think wale watu wa kitambo, see what oh my god, millennials, no nyinyi si watu wa kitambo, because I see when nyinyi ndio watu, you guys, nyinyi ndio watu mnaonanga my content, like mostly the higher percentage. Nyinyi si watu wa kitambo, nyinyi watu wa jana, nyinyi ndio jenzi wa sahi. Wa jenzi sahi ni kama ume exchange. Mimi na move na nyinyi, si mnajua mimi na move na mkienda jenzi, tuko jenzi, yani I'm just right there. But I think you millennials, nyinyi, you guys, it's like you all enjoyed your high school, because I get good stories from you all. It's like you guys, your high school was something else. Like it was nice, you know. I would like to know your experiences, you know. Make sure that you comment in the comment section. Make sure that you let me know, how was your high school? Was it an interesting one? Let me know. And yes, I'll appreciate so much your comments, guys. If you liked this video, make sure that you like, you share, you tell everyone, tell your friends, tell your people that to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love it so much. Make sure that you like. Yes, that's how you can support me. That's how you can push me, you can motivate me to do another video. And guys, that will play a big role. And guys, if you have some video ideas that I can do, you wanna see from me, I'll appreciate so much. So guys, that's all for today's video. And yes, it was an interesting one. Yes, I needed this. Mnaona venye nimefunguka, even English imekam, guys. It's the power of this. It's the power of syrup. So guys, that's all for today's video. Let me see you on the next one. Make sure that I see you on the next one. Bye for now. Au revoir. Peace out. Cheers.
Like baby, when I fall, you pick me up. Like you bless me with